100 days of Minecraft hardcore. If you die once, everything is over. But instead of being alone, today I decided to try and survive 100 days with my friend. This was even harder, as if even one of us messes up once, we lose the world forever. This video was absolutely insane, and we had a lot of fun in this world. Over 40 hours went into this, so if you haven't already, it would mean the world to me if you could subscribe. I'm quite a small creator, so any support I can receive is greatly appreciated. Also, please leave a like for the YouTube algorithm. Anyways, this was how we survived 100 days in hardcore Minecraft. It was day 1, and we spawned in and instantly started punching each other. Soon, we realized that if we actually wanted to survive, we would have to get started, and fast. We started punching down trees, and then went into a cave we'd found. I instantly found iron and made some basic stone tools to be able to mine it. A creeper surprised me and Baba, and I let it blow up because I just did not have the tools to kill it. And then we mined up some more iron, and then I made myself a shield, an axe, and a pickaxe. Then I dug into a small cave Baba was in. I did not have any food, and I was low. I let Baba tank some hits, and then I killed the mobs attacking us. Then I made it back up to my furnaces and made myself some iron armor, and we left the cave. It had already become night, and I was kind of getting worried that we would die on the same day because I did not have any food. So I killed some sheep and smelted the raw meat I'd gotten, and I ate it. I also killed this chicken. Look, don't ask why. Yeah. I also killed an enderman, but he did not drop a pearl. But then, at last, we made a bed, and we slept the first night. It was day 2, and I gave Baba some iron so he could make himself some pants. I also lit some animals on fire to get their juicy meat. And while looking at this chicken, I dreamt of one day starting my very own fried chicken empire. Then we made a boat and went off to explore and try new land to settle in. Then we found a shipwreck, which was pretty bad, not gonna lie. But then we spotted land in the distance, and a broken nether portal, which was pretty cool. We found some okay loot in there, but we were after the gold, which we totally gathered. We both agreed that we liked the spruce biome, so we decided that this would be a good place to settle down. We placed our beds and slept until day 3. On day 3, we woke up, and I told Baba that this place would be amazing to build our house, and a small port. We were very excited and instantly decided to start chopping down wood and clearing the area for our base. And then Baba Boy started showing me pallets, and to which I was like, what? Do we really need this? But then we decided on a mix of stripped spruce and logs. And then I watched Baba chop down some more trees, which was pretty funny. From day 4 to 7, we started to work on the layout of our base. We built some pillars and filled in the walls. We built a small deck and worked on the second floor. We decided to have trapdoors as the floors as they were compact and thin, which made the rooms look bigger than they actually were. I also made some big windows while Baba worked on the roof. I crafted some lanterns which I placed around to decorate, and I nailed my MLG. I finished the interior and we made a small garden outside. We were very proud of our new home. For some reason, I found it quite funny to shift up and down while opening and closing trapdoors. So that's something. On day 8, we ventured out to try and locate a village. We were quite successful, and we spotted one not too far away. We mingled with the villagers, and I, killed an iron golem with style. Then I spotted a villager who was kinda stinky, and didn't want to talk to me. He smelled like rotten cheese, so as we all know, the best thing to do in that situation was for me to kill him, and I did! I also helped the farmers out by planting seeds, but the farmer wasn't doing his job well, so I punched him and he ran away. Then Baba asked me how to ring a bell, and I showed him, but he just couldn't ring a bell for the life of him. And then I made a funny joke about him, and he started chasing me with his axe. Then Baba found a cool cave, and he was standing right at the edge, so I punched him off, and he missed his MLG because he is bad at the game. Then I nailed my MLG because I'm so cool, and I thought we would find diamonds in this small lava pool, but we didn't. And then Baba Boy killed a child and pulled out a funny Tommy in It reference. Then we found a mine shaft, which I explored and found some okay-ish loot in. I was walking into a cave and I saw that Baba was shifting under some oak planks, which was very confusing. So I tried breaking the oak planks, but Baba started hitting me, so I got scared and ran back. And then a zombie tried to mug me, which I hid away, and then I ran back and waited for Baba to turn his back, and I saw diamonds. I quickly mined them up because I was nice. I split the 4 diamonds between us. And just around the corner, I found more diamonds, which I mined up and allowed Baba to mine some more as well. We also found this massive cave, which looked like a 1.17 cave, but it was in 1.16. I also found a name tag, which is quite exciting. Then me and Baba watched the sunset on this day, as we were very excited for the future. On day 9, we collected some wood. Until day 11, we worked on the underground section of our base. While I was making a wheat farm, Baba worked on a storage room. While we were doing that, we found a wandering trader outside. He went invisible and was being quite annoying, so I killed it. Later, I also mined out another room for animals. Here, my dreams of a KFC empire would play out. Baba Boy then told me that the storage room was finished, so I sorted my inventory. It looked pretty cool. I also made a tunnel down through a cave and used the leads I'd gotten from the wandering trader to get 2 sheep and 2 cows into their pen. This took way too long. The next day, I was bringing a snaky little chicken into its pen when I witnessed Baba making love with a chicken, which, trust me, isn't the weirdest thing I've seen Baba do. Then 2 cows walked in front of him, and they were also making love, which was very, very strange. Then, if things couldn't get any weirder, Baba turned away from the cows and started shifting up and down. On day 12, we decided to go mining. I found this massive ravine, which was actually really cool. Then Baba Boy told me that he learned how to make a dream portal, so I watched as he made a nether portal for us. He nearly messed it up, but good job, man. The next day, we prepared our stuff to go into the nether, and then Baba Boy started doing a weird cult dance. I followed along. He's strange. After his little nether ritual, we dove into the portal and saw the nether for the first time in this world. My first thought when we loaded the nether world was that this was probably the worst place we could have spawned on. We ventured out and I found a FaZe Clan logo. Interesting. Then I found a piglin who was really, really stinky, so I punched him, but then he shot me and I kept punching him and he died. Then that man's long-lost brother found me and started stabbing me, so I did what any normal person would do, which is to freaking combo that man's ass off the cliff with a literal boat. Like, tell me I'm not gonna get hired by an esports team. Anyways, then Baba was getting angry because I wasn't sticking to the plan, so he started mugging me, but I ran away. Oh yeah, I also punched more piglins to their death. This man was looking at me kinda weird, so I punched him as well. But this entire family came after me, so that's something. I think I should stop punching random things in the nether. Oh, and don't worry, we were actually productive and got some glowstone for our base. Oh, and more comboing piglin to their death. And Baba Boy then showed me how pog he was at speedbridging. On day 15, as we were exploring, we found a bastion as well. We rode a boat off a cliff and made it inside. We spotted some gold and instantly mined it up and killed the piglins guarding it. Then we decided to throw some gold at piglins, which was like throwing money at people. You know, in the night where businessmen go with the lights and stuff? Yeah, let's continue. We also took a nice hot steamy bath in lava, which was quite fun. After having a good time in the nether, we went back home. At the base, I gave Baba Boy some ender pearls I had gotten from trading. We also made a small mine, which we could use to get materials like diamonds and iron easily. Over the next few days, we strip mined for diamonds. We were very successful, and I found some diamonds straight away. I was keen to let Baba know about this as well. Diamonds, and even more diamonds. When we returned home, I gave Baba the diamonds I'd found, and he gave me some diamond armor in return. I also punched some cows. No reason. Day 23 was spent cleaning the house and just messing around. Baba Boy was really silly. I renamed rotten flesh to drugs and decided to give it to Baba as he was fixing a wall. He didn't pick it up at first, but then I force fed him drugs, which was funny. Then we started vibing and he started punching me, so I got scared and ran away. Then he gave me drugs, and I was like, yes, Baba, I need this. So we slapped each other, and I ate it, and he crit me with his axe. The next few days were me bringing back 3 villagers to our base from the village. This process was so time consuming and took way longer than I actually thought it would. I needed them for an iron farm, and I started construction of that right away. I decided to name the zombie I would capture Poopy Head for no reason other than the fact that zombies can be very, very smelly. And then I got the villagers into their cells. Making the rest of the farm was actually pretty easy. As I was doing this, Beba worked on an automatic chicken farm that would give us yummy fried chicken. And then I showed Beba how epic I was at MLGing. Then I finished off the farm and it was actually ready. Infinite iron had been accomplished, and I was very proud of myself. Day 33 was spent harvesting and replanting wheat. We needed food, and fast, so bread was our main option. We were 1/3 of the way into this challenge, and we were so hyped for what would happen next. Then we started building a dock. I always wanted a dock in front of my house, so this was amazing. We also did a lot of sleeping and jumping out of our windows. For the dock, we first had to build the main pillars, then fill in the spruce slabs path. This was really fun to make. We also put around a small stone brick border, and of course decorated it with a ton of lanterns. As the saying goes, anything and everything is better with lanterns. I don't know who says that, but it's in the script. After completing that, I worked on some canals. Where we lived, the lake was not connected to the ocean, so I made small rivers that flowed in and out that we could use. We were so happy with our progress. That night, we also tried to do synchronized sleeping, which was definitely interesting. On day 38, we mined out our enchanting room and made bookshelves to go around our enchanting table. I also decided to enchant some books. On this day, I made myself a full set of diamond armor, as we had just enough diamonds to finish the set. We also went mining and decided to mine out obsidian for our next small project. Oh, and we mined a ton more diamonds. The next day, we mined out a room for our nether portal to go in. I was quite pleased with the size of the room. We used vines, leaves, slabs, and stairs to decorate this room to make it look run down, and it was very cool to say the least. I also checked up on my iron farm, which was doing incredibly well. We lit the nether portal and went in. On day 40, we were back in the nether with one goal, to find the fortress. After over an hour of searching, we spotted a nether fortress in the distance. Like little chipmunks, we started stabbing every blaze we saw, in hopes of getting rods. In the end, I even found a spawner, which I used to collect enough blaze rods to make Eyes of Ender. We would use these to track down the end portal. Then we made our precarious journey home. We arrived home and got prepared for the Ender Dragon fight. We spent most of the day literally target practicing on a horde of angry pigmen who had come through the portal. I had pretty good aim if you ask me. I turned the blaze rods into powder and then made Eyes of Ender. We threw our first Eye of Ender at our port. This decided where we had to go and the direction we had to take. We made boats and used them to locate the stronghold. Then we tried using dolphins, but both of the dolphins loved me, and I felt like a Disney princess, because they loved me more than Baba. We threw some more eyes, and on day 48, we were able to locate the stronghold. We mined down and fell into a room. This was epic. I found some apples in a library chest, and a pretty good prop for a book. We continued to search the rooms for the portal room, and soon found it. Blocked off the lava and dumped our extra stuff we didn't need in chests. We placed the eyes in, except for one, because we ran out of the eyes. I started to panic, because I thought we would have to go into the nether and get more blaze powder. But Baba's e-chest came in clutch, and Baba gave me some more blaze powder. Then we placed the last eye. The portal had opened up, and we jumped in. We took the leap of faith, and as we spawned in, we pearled off the obsidian platform to reach the main end island and bowed down all of the crystals on the big, scary towers. I accidentally played peekaboo with some endermen, but they did not like that. They weren't a challenge for me because of my trusty axe, though, and we continued to bow the crystals, and then the ender dragon perched. We ran in, but got flung into the air. I MLG'd because I'm a gamer, and we started critting it out. I used a bed to blow it up, and it did loads of damage. She then flew away because she was scared. I could feel it. I tried shooting, but my garbage aim did not help. I should have shot more piglin before we left his training, to be fair. As she perched again, she was really low at this point, so I got out another 2 beds and used them to deal a ton more damage. This got her to a 1 hit, and as she perched for the final time, we punched her to death. The dragon had been defeated. We were super excited. Baba placed a torch and we collected our trophy. We started bridging up towards the end gateway because we needed those elytras, and fast. We used pearls to teleport through and we spawned in a separate end island. We traveled thousands of blocks and built bridges across the literal void to find the elytras. After making many ender pearl clutches, we saw it. At long last, we had found an end city. We were scared at first because we didn't see a boat, which was where the elytra spawns, but our despair vanished when we spotted a ship in the air. We raced to get it as fast as we could. We threw some pearls, which we missed, and then we towered up to get the ship. I got there first. I went straight into the room with the elytra and killed the stinky little shulker. I looted the chest and found some pretty nice gear. At last, for the first time in 100 days, I got the elytra. I was so excited. I used it to glide down towards the rest of the end city. We met up and made our way into the main room off the end city and found an ender chest and some pretty good gear. There was loads of shulkers that we killed. We would use these shulkers to make shulker boxes. Baba was getting low, so we blocked ourselves in with some stone. After we finished looting the end city, I used the elytra to look for another one. There was one pretty close by, so we got there pretty quick. This one also had a ship, allowing Baba to get an elytra as well. We were elytra buddies. This was amazing. With Baba beside me, we flew home. When we got there, I ceremoniously gave Baba his elytra, and we made rockets that we used to fly around our house. We also used the shulker shells we gathered to make some shulker boxes. We spent the next day basically just vibing, flying around the base and checking up on all of our farms. We got loads of iron from the golem farm. There was also this stupid spider hiding in our house. Long story short, he's in a better place now. The next day, I flew across the ocean with my elytra to bring home some villagers from the village we had found early on. While I did this, Baba was working on a secret underground villager trading hall. Anyways, I brought the villagers home and made them a little rooms to live in. They looked very cozy. I made some villagers Fletchers and helped the economy by trading sticks for emeralds. I then used these emeralds to purchase efficiency and mending books from the ones I'd made librarians. While I was being productive, Baba was going crazy and spinning around in a boat while singing the ha ha funny spinning song. I don't know why he added that into this script. I bought a ton of mending books and gave some to Baba Boy as well. We shifted up and down for a while in excitement. This was amazing. I started off day 68 by shearing some sheep because me and Baba planned on making a lot of beds and trying to find some netherite. We filled up a shulker box with beds and set off to the nether. We were so hyped. Firstly, we made a small room where we placed our shulker boxes and got ready for the explosions. The next day was a very nice day, and Baba Boy yet again added this to the script. Day 70 to day 79 were spent literally just mining for netherite. We spent nearly 10 whole days trying to find it. The first few beds we blew up were unsuccessful, but we weren't expecting much as we hadn't tried the strategy before. But soon we got the hang of it and started getting a bit lucky with our findings. I would go into Y12 and place multiple beds in different directions, revealing a lot of goodies. At one point, when I was mining a little tunnel to place a bed, I stumbled upon a vein of 3-inch debris. That was really lucky. In the end, we ended up going back home. We were pretty happy with the progress we'd made, and to this point, Baba started jumping up and down behind me. When we arrived into our chest room, we threw all of our ancient debris on the floor, and it merged together into a pile of 48. This was a huge accomplishment, and this meant that we had enough netherite for 2 full sets of armor and tools. We smelted up all of our ancient debris. While that was going on, I made a smithing table, grabbed some gold from our chests, and used the scraps that we'd already smelted to make netherite ingots. Baba showed up, and he had gotten enough ingots to upgrade all of his gear. We did it together, and both of us got the of covering ourselves in ancient debris. Baba couldn't hold on to his excitement and started punching me. But my new netherite armor meant that I took way less KB. I went to check on our iron farm, which had gotten us loads of iron while we were away. I then used my Pog gamer skills to MLG down. I never miss. We ended off the day by sleeping in our beds. This was amazing. A day later, we started our first mega project, which was trying to flatten out an area around our base for any farms or other builds we probably needed to make in the future. Because of our OP tools, the dirt went away pretty fast. However, we still had to clear loads of trees that were in our way. After we finished terraforming, we started placing down a wall to stop mobs from getting in. It was a very awesome cobblestone fence, inspired by our 100 Days god, Luke TheNotable. I started working on a farm outside of our base, which was mainly for looks because we already had one underground that worked pretty well. I finished the small farm and went inside the base to shoot some more pigmen that were around our portal. We were getting so much gold from doing this, so much that we contemplated not even making a gold farm in 200 days. Soon we went back into the nether, this time with a different goal, to get 3 wither skulls. We arrived at the fortress and we split up to search for wither skeletons. This didn't really work well because we didn't find many, and the ones that we did find didn't drop anything. We needed a new strategy. Baba told me about this method that he knew of getting loads of wither skeletons to spawn. It involved covering a massive empty area off the fortress with nether brick, so that wither skeletons could spawn there. I was skeptical at first because Baba's ideas never really work, but this one actually did. To my surprise, a group of stinky wither skeletons spawned, and I chopped them up. One actually dropped a head. I was pogging so hard. I put the skull on my head and proceeded to kill more wither skeletons. After almost dying to a group of them that spawned on top of me, we figured out a safer strategy, where we built 3 blocks up. This allowed us to hit the wither skeletons, but they couldn't hit us because they were short and bad, and have T-Rex arms. On day 90, we finally got our 3rd skull and left for home. When we got there, we went into our storage room and admired our skulls. We were preparing for a big fight, which we would use elytras to fly after the wither. But then we both remembered that one day we saw a video of a group of people trying to fight the wither this way. It took them ages because the wither just kept flying higher and higher. So we chose to go into the end and kill the wither with a safer method instead. We went underground to the bedrock area and used obsidian and a specific pattern of soul sand to trap the wither in the bedrock. This was the place it would hopefully suffocate. As Baba placed the last skull, we backed away, shields at the ready, waiting for it to explode. We went in at the first opportunity we got and started hitting it with our axes. This did a lot of damage, and the wither was getting low already. I'm quite happy that we chose this method because the wither couldn't even move or fight back. After many axe squirts, the wither died and dropped another star. We jumped up and down excitedly, and I passed the star to Baba. When we got home, there were loads of mobs waiting for us in the walled off area around our base. I swung my axe at some creepers and shot down some zombies. Then we went into the basement because Baba Boy made a beacon. I was super happy, and I stared at it, and it was so pretty. But definitely not as pretty as your mom. Anyways, I flew back up into the iron farm to check on it. I grabbed all of the iron in it and used it to make loads of iron blocks. We would use these iron blocks to make a fully maxed out beacon. I started placing the iron blocks on the surface to make the beacon. Baba then stopped me as he told me an ingenious idea of mining out an area underground and placing it there. We did just that, and after clearing out a room, I started placing in the blocks. After the final few blocks off our beacon were placed, I was so proud of what we had accomplished. We decided to go with haste for our beacon, but said that in 200 or even 300 days, we could try to get 5 beacons to get all of the effects in our base. Soon, 2 llamas appeared, but no trader. This was strange, and I started examining the area. However, Baba decided to stab them and killed them. I was heartbroken. Then a little baby zombie started following Baba, and I told Baba to adopt him, but Baba declined, so I killed the child. During this time, we also killed some more creepers. And then Baba found a baby zombie and trapped it in a box. I accidentally let it out and put its entire stanking family on me. On day 99, we decided the best way to end off this series would be for us to get a girlfriend, and there was only one person for the job. Baba somehow got the baby zombie into a boat, and I built a tunnel that led into a humble glass box that they would stay in. We trapped the child inside and named it our girlfriend, but because we had thorns, our girlfriend sadly died. Rips in chat, guys. This was a very sad day, so we made a grave. But as the night fell, that was how we survived 100 days in hardcore Minecraft. Well, hey, thank you all so much for watching. If you in any way ended up enjoying this video, then please do subscribe. It genuinely means the world to me. And I know literally every single content creator on YouTube asks you to subscribe, but truly, as a small content creator, it would mean so much. Also, please do leave a like as it helps me out with the YouTube algorithm, and if somehow this video gets 25 or 30 likes, I'll be really happy and excited to get to 200 days on this world with Papa. On my socials, including my Discord and Twitter, are linked in the description, and if you want to support me, you can go follow me on them. I post a lot about videos and things like that and sneak peeks on my Discord, so you can go join that as well. Anyways, I do hope that you guys have an amazing day, and see you in the next one. Bye!